bring the game down to here, and that fixes the game problem. Now let's go ahead and fix you. Sorry about this, folks. Game did be a little loud. All right, hang on just a second for me. I'm working. Yeah, hang on one second. I gotta add in. Yeah, okay, I have to add in audio output. Audio output capture. I'm gonna call this 2. And then we're gonna make that what's coming out of 1 DO. Okay, Betsy, say hello.
Hello?
Oh, okay, you're coming in real loud there, Chief. Alright, say that again.
Christ.
Alright, say it one more time.
Hello.
Okay, cool. So, that's working. I don't know why I'm not coming in all that loud, but I guess I can move the mic a little closer. Okay. Maybe that'll do something for me. Alright, so you can hear us. Perfect. Sorry about that, folks. It wouldn't be a Retro Roulette stream without some technical difficulties right at the start. Alright, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Anthony, and joining me tonight is my very special guest, my wife, Betsy. Betsy, say hello.
Hello.
And we're gonna go ahead and get started with Monster Camp. Alright, okay, so Betsy, so help me God. Okay. I guess I'll play narrator. Camp Spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then we were young and unafraid. With school far away, everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has it that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days, while the nights inebriate you with the possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner, and for us it did. Alright, so I'm gonna go my custom name of Betsy.
That one was not intentional.
N-T-H-O-N-Y. Okay, and my pronoun is
I just
he,
want to
him.
chill.
Oh, these are very different, items. Okay, so if I was going camping, I would take the blade because I would need, wait, no. No, I'm pretty sure I would take the sword. Pocket therapist?
We all need one of those.
Yeah. I think I'm also going to take a coloring Hawaiian shirt. That's funny. Definitely not bringing a romance novel. I'll bring the pocket therapist. and the blade. I'm too old for Pokemans. Alright, Betsy, you're up.
I packed extra everything.
Yes.
I see it didn't take you very long to find the Cancel Anthony redemption.
Orgy etiquette. Woof. Yeah, sure. Why the fuck not? Marshmallows. Scott snacks. Instant post camera. Nope. Hellfire portable barbecue. Sign me the fuck up.
Ugh, that's how Chaz threw his back out. One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the... Oh, sorry, wrong voice. One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads.
Narrator?
Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening, just 3 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Joy Johnson Johima, 23, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times. Aravi Mishra, a hothead adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever. Calculester Hewlett Packard, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to the fullest. Dahlia Aquino, a buff blue demon and warmonger who had her sights on conquering summer next. Damien LeVay, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. And Milo Belladonna, a Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer, and who was profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear it came down to the breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. So this is for me. Which of these animals do I like the most? Just don't give a fuck about anything. Gonna go with Tamagotchis. Loved the fuck out of those when I was a kid. I already know that Betsy's gonna say cats.
See, there's no crow. Here we go.
Badgers? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sweet. I'm dating Calculester. You like Tamagotchis. You like Tamagotchis too, Anthony. They are my favorite animal as well. I do so long to understand organic life, but truthfully, it's the easiest and sometimes most fun for me to stay in the digital world where I am most comfortable. And unlike living organisms, Tamagotchis thrive on that which I understand best, ones and zeros. On that note, perhaps you would like to 1-0-1-1-0-0-1-1-0-1. Okay, I'm not reading all those zeros.
Sid, if I had to guess, it would be Sid. Oh fuck, not him.
Whoa, you like badgers too? I thought I was the only one who appreciated their no fucks given attitude.
I should have gone with cats. Would have got the big titty goth girlfriend.
It's a pretty well-known meme at this point, but you and I just don't know the honey badger, Betsy. We feel the honey badger. Congratulations, you and I are tight as fuck now. Badgers forever.
Fuck.
We had only 3 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I don't think that means you have to go for that person.
Oh,
I think that means you just have like a friendship with that person. I don't know. Mr. Popinski in chat with Big Pissin. Alright, so I think I'll start by going to the exploding place. You're huddled behind a bullet bunker in the throes of a tail tag battle royale against camp rival camp. You're sure that this is the end. You've lived a good life, you think. Next to you is a camp rival group member shivering and crying and out of ammo. Why guns are a part of tail tag is beyond your comprehension. Is this where we die, Anthony?
Yeah.
They sob.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Mr. Puffingcy, we are dating the monsters.
They sob. Why couldn't Camp Spooky and Camp Rival Camp just make love and not war? You reach for them as if to bring them into a tender kiss. As soon as they're in your grasp, you take their tail. Fuck yeah, that gives Camp Spooky the win. Everyone saw your sexy ruse, which gives you +2 charm. Ah, capture the flag. Truly a dodgeball of Camp Spooky.
Oh. Okay, do you want me to do it?
You don't have to, but it would help me out if you did some of the voices.
All right, Team Blue. Who's ready to go hard and crush Team Red into the ground where they belong?
Calculester Hewlett Packard reporting for duty to defend my team friend Dahlia. Doing it for the gram.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Okay, pre-game selfie time, not to be confused with mid or post-game selfies. Everyone say Team Blue.
Team Blue!
Wait, friends, Team Blue, look in the background of this selfie behind us trying to steal our flag. Is that... Oh shoot, looks like you got me.
That's right, Team Red will be crushed into the ground where you belong!
Wait, Batness doesn't seem super concerned. Why doesn't Batness seem super concerned? Oh, maybe because I was only the diversion and a much deeper plan is already in motion. A plan you will never be able to stop. You see, Team Red has had a mole hiding inside your team this entire time. Little would you fools have ever guessed. Soon you will suffer a great and painful betrayal. Right, Anthony? Anthony, are you planning on betraying us? You try to jump in and defend yourself, but Batness is too fast. No, of course not. Hey, Anthony, are you ready for the Oublié Day Ruscray? Or Oublié Day Huscray? How do you say double cross in Finland? Friends, Team Blue, it appears Batness is trying to get a secret message to possibly false friend Anthony.
Man.
Patsy.
Oh, sorry. Is Anthony really pretending to be our friend all these years just to set up this betrayal and let Team Red capture our flag? Why, yes, there's nothing more important than capture the flag.
Okay, you haven't even been friends with Dahlia for years, much less anticipating to capture the flag debacle. Time to clear your name before it's too late. Admit you've been
Oh! Badness, is this true?
Of course not. Anthony is just trying to hide his betrayal. Logical error. If friend Anthony were planning on betraying enemy Batness, then enemy Batness would be unaware of this plan and therefore unable to confirm or deny. Wow, Batness thought she was playing us, but she was the one being played the whole time, but she feels pretty stupid.
Anthony is really a mastermind for pulling all this off, huh? You're like a cool, undercover, genius person.
Yes, this whole time we were completely unaware of all of Anthony's actions and subterfuge, never having a clue as to his true intentions. Yes, that's actually a pretty scary thought.
Oh, you think Anthony could be using his lying spy skills on us at any given time?
This is a theoretical possibility based upon his talent for lying in this situation, which could therefore be applied to any situation. You explain that you really weren't triple crossing them, because Batness was bluffing about the double cross.
So wait, you're admitting that you were lying to us right now?
I feel like I'm having a conversation with three Brians. Yeah, how is telling us that you're an extremely convincing liar supposed to make us believe that you haven't been lying to us before? Or lower the probability that friend Anthony will lie again if his future behavior can be predicted by his past behavior, which he just admitted was lying. Anthony could have been scheming this entire time from the moment we met him. We have no idea what his true intentions were.
He could have been planning to use us for his capture the flag scheme from the day we met, or even before that.
That is a ludicrous accusation.
Don't be so toxic.
Or he could have been thinking about how best to manipulate us into becoming his summer honey at the end of camp this whole time. Okay, that one is actually pretty dead on, to be honest.
Wait, where's Batnus? Where's the flag? Curse you, Anthony!
Fuck. Badness's plan was to divide the team, worked after all. Here's a partial list of everything you lost. Capture the flag, the trust of your friends, -2 charm, and -1 fun. Well, I got my ass kicked to that round. Your turn. As you're searching the haunted manor, you come across an enchanted doll that promises to grant all your wishes. You can advance the dialogue on your own, by the way. Cool, you take it. It possesses you, of course. It turns out the spirit that was inside of it is actually like you in every way, so nobody notices the difference. The only difference is that the spirit is a little bit bolder than you, so you basically gain +2 boldness. You link up with Mio and Calculus,
Oh, God.
who are busy rebranding the spooky basement as a selfie crypt. Damien is helping by threatening the ghosts.
Aesthetics.
Marvelous. Now all we need is a dissected corpse under that rose-colored moonlight.
It's murder time.
I don't even know what voice to do for this guy. Shit. You'll have plenty of corpses to choose from in a second. Ha 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 ha! Except you won't be able to choose because you'll be dead. Because I'm gonna stab you. I'm Jerry the murderer, by the way. We may have met.
I hardly blame you.
Kill me? Ah, please, darling. Can't you see I'm an immortal entity beyond the petty distinctions of life and death? I, too, am an unwise target for stabbing. Friend Damien gets electrocuted every time he tries. Great, that just means more stabbing for me. Let's get knifey, you hockey masked fuck. What? You kids aren't scared of my stabby knife? Well, that's fine, because I'm not here to kill you. I'm here to kill. The vibe, yeah. The kids love the vibe, and I'm here to kill it. Ex-Lexa, play Honkin' and Donkin' by the Polka Pals. Let's see your precious vibe survive these tunes. No, not my carefully calculated vibe. It's protected species. He put a Bluetooth-enabled smart speaker in his knife handle. This is a stab in the face to knife maniacs everywhere. I am upset because my friends are upset. We must escape at once. Quick, to the car. But camp is extremely nearby. Friend Milo, what need do we have for a car? It's not just a car. It's a 1937 Delahue Roadster. The only car aesthetically capable of sustaining such a critically injured vibe. That makes perfect sense to you for some reason. You all dive out the window and rush to the car, but when Milo turns the key, nothing happens. What the hell, car? Drive before I slash your fucking tires! It's not the car's fault. I'm afraid I only brought it to take pictures next to. I never checked if it actually ran.
You can run, but you
Here I come, kids! I hope you like wearing plaid and chewing tobacco!
Your voice is perfect for this guy.
No. And the life of the party is in your weirdly sweaty hands. You've got to find a way to get this car started, but how?
Jesus, what? Wow,
I told you you'd like this game. Alright, you made the right choice. We've got to do something, quick! Everybody, help me threaten this car some more. You
okay. Let me
you
read
smile.
this.
You smile and shake your head.
Threats aren't the only answer here.
You tell them.
I know a way to really get this car's motor running, if you know what I mean.
I do not, but judging by your past behavior, I assume it's something of a sexual nature.
What?
I don't care what you have to do, Betsy, but do it fast. We've got to get this vibe to a hospital immediately, preferably a selfie hospital. You don't need to be told twice, or once even. You were born to romance this automobile. You start with a full body wax, one for the car and one for you. Feeling clean is an important prerequisite for feeling dirty. You move around to the front, give the windshield a long squeeze, and gently caress with the wipers. A little wiper fluid squirts out and dribbles down your chest. And this is how the Twitch channel got banned. Wow, this car must be really excited. I only squirt wiper fluid when I... Never mind. You slide gracefully around to the rear. There's a lot of junk in this trunk. You take the opportunity to slip a cheeky finger up the tailpipe. I don't know why this is what broke me here, but the horn honks with surprised delay.
Why am I fucking a car?
What technique? I've always said that the tailpipe is too often ignored during foreplay.
I don't know, Dreams.
That's Peter, Betsy. Peter, Peter, welcome to the stream. You've chosen the perfect time to join. Betsy's fucking a car. You're just about ready for the main event, but you're still missing one key ingredient: lubrication. You pop open that hood and fill her up with premium oil as you slowly finger the crankshaft.
No.
I had no idea there was a sexier use for oil than setting fire to people's kids.
Damn it.
The car can't take it any longer. The engine rumbles to life with a throaty purr. You're absolutely drenched with oil, car wax, and white fluid. Thank you for the redemption of Wario Dice. That was oddly appropriate. Just the way you like it. Climb in, Betsy. I think there might be hope for this vibe after all.
Oh, God.
You stare deep into the car's glowing headlights. You've been in control so far, but now the engine is roaring, and yes, it wants you inside it. I hope you're ready to get your vibe murdered, because I'm... Ah, damn it, you're escaping. If only I hadn't stopped to murder all those other people. You speed away from the scene of the attempted crime, and also a bunch of actual crimes, with your friends, your hair, Wi-Fi antennae blowing in the breeze. No one says anything that would kill the vibe, but you can tell they're wondering what it would be like if you used your foreplay skills on them. You get the car's phone number, plus 2 fun, and plus 1 boldness. Okay, everybody choose food. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking. Sushi.
Pizza?
Oh, yep. Betsy goes first. Pizza would definitely kill you faster than sushi would. Objectively.
Adventure awaits us.
Alright, Betsy. Your turn. That day in the woods, you find a mysterious portal to an unknown dimension. Whoa. You're not so stupid that you jump into it yourself this time. So you decide to tie a chipmunk to a string and throw it in there. You pull the chipmunk back, expecting it to be dead or at least warped by the interdimensional travel. But it turns out whatever is on the other side of that portal taught the chipmunk calculus and some very cognate arguments about gender identity. You and the chipmunk have a long, insightful conversation, and he helps you with your summer school homework. You gain +2 smarts. You're hiking through the woods with your friends. You inevitably get lost again. Honestly, why do you even keep leaving camp? How are you not dead yet?
We're fucking lost!
Fuck it, guys, this is it. We're gonna die out here in the boring-ass wilderness where there aren't even any wild filet mignons to eat.
Adventure awaits.
Calm down, idiot. I can find food easily. I can't promise you filet mignon, but if we find an animal or a slime and beat the shit out of it, we might drop a whole roasted chicken.
We don't have that kind of time! The only solution is cutting off arms and eating them.
Oh my god. What? That's a terrible idea. I need both my arms for punching things.
What? You think I don't? It's a sacrifice we all have to make. If you just cut off your non-dominant arm, it won't be as bad.
Oh my god, this guy's
Friend
so bad.
Damien, though I have no need for calories or dismemberment, I will also cut off my arm in solidarity.
What a noob.
See, Calculester's not scared. So why are you, Slayer? You aren't finding roasted chickens. You are a roasted chicken. Cluck, cluck, cluck.
Get good.
Fuck you! I'm not scared. Hex, cut your arm off with me.
Nope.
No thanks.
No thanks.
Oh,
Sorry.
I was gonna be that, but do you want to do it?
Sure.
All right, go for it.
No thanks. I don't have arms, just hands. I think I'll just eat this bagel. You do you, though.
Ravi has pulled out a great axe Ravi has pulled out a great axe and a great cutting board, and already has her arm on the literal chopping block. You're about to stop her when you hear a doorbell ring.
Pizza delivery.
That is a lady character, Betsy.
Pizza delivery for... Is this a butcher shop or something? Damn it, I'm lost again.
Greetings.
How coincidental. We are also lost. Where are you trying to go, friend stranger?
Wolfram and Hart Law Firm. Not sure which tree I took a wrong turn at, but I'm definitely not in the right spot, huh?
I think... Cal! Ravi! Team meeting! Now!
Let's do this, Damien.
Okay, now that we're all discreetly huddled up away from the pizza girl, here's the plan. We need to convince her that this is the Wolfram and Harp so she gives us the pizza.
Here for it.
Bold move. Hex likely. You got Moxie, kid.
Observer error.
We can't, friend Damien. Lying and stealing are wrong. You are doing both at once. That makes this wrong by a factor of 2. Calculester. You don't understand. Remember that circle of life chart I drew up for you? Look here, it says clearly that Damians are a natural predator of pizzas. It's all part of nature for Damians to use their cunning and metalness to prey on any pizza they see.
Engaging catmodule.exe.
Okay, I understand now that the circle of life is above the law. What is your hunting strategy, friend Damien? Easy. We ask Betsy what to do. Damien and Betsy's have a symbiotic relationship. She hunts and I eat. So what's it gonna be, Betsy?
This option calls to me because it's ridiculous and over the top. But also I like this one. I don't know what.
Sam in chat with OMG, Morshu has absorbed Anthony. Richer. Is this why you use the Betsy overlay? No, I use the Betsy overlay because Betsy's in chat.
Hi, Sam. What do you think I should do?
I mean, to me, the second one sounds way funnier, but I don't know. I tend to pick the wrong choice by mistake. So it depends on what you're going for. Yep. Okay, had a feeling. Okay, so like, I know this was my amazing idea, but are you guys sure we can actually sue her? The only times I've been to court, I was in the defendant's chair.
Calculator 2.
Worry not, my friend. I was friend Vera's aide in her questionably legal law firm last semester. I have memorized the proper procedures for falsely accusing a defendant.
Chillax.
Yeah, and I watch like a fuck ton of procedural TV shows, so I got all the lingo down. This will be easy breezy. No, actually it won't be, but whatever. Here, watch this. Miss Pizza Delivery Girl, is it? We here at Wolfram and Hart present you with a subpoena to bring your company, Pazzo's Pizza, to a court of law.
See ya in court, sucker.
Yeah, get sued, noob. It's like a game over, but for your life. Or something. Shit, you dudes are suing Pazzo's. This has never happened before.
My thoughts.
Hold on.
opinions do not reflect
Subparcade
those
says...
So.
I don't... who's Wani?
Oni.
Oh,
From
Oni.
From Oni. I'm from Oni Plays. I have no idea how Oni does the voice, and what I'll do is between playthroughs with you and with Steven later, I'll probably look that up. But for the time being, I'm just gonna keep on. But thank you for the suggestion, Stuffin. Oni's robot voice is not of this world. Okay, so
In the woods specifically, it happens other places all the time, so, see you in court, I guess.
the date is set, and a few days later, you and your friends roll up to court ready to chew
Oh,
gum
fuck!
and smack gavels.
Hex in the house.
What the fuck? Oof, okay, alright, sorry. All rise, ladies and gentlepersons of the jury, we have Wolfman and Hart legal team moved to indict the defendants as guilty of...
Objection!
Objection!
Hold it! Don't object to us, Damien! You're on our side!
But the bailiff made me swear in a Bible that I would tell the truth. That's an affront to my culture. Ah, because you are a demon, correct?
What a noob.
No, because telling the truth is for nerds! Take that!
Your Honor, I could no longer represent my fellow lawyer in this matter.
But you are not representing Damien, friend Hex. Your Honor, I would like to motion for an insanity plea for my team.
I can't carry this one.
Fuck yes, your team. You foolishly foolish fool! You're showing our inexperience! Your Honor, the entire legal team pleads the fifth.
This is a shit show. Luckily, previous lawsuits already proved that Pozo's Pizza has more OSHA violations than a Mortal Kombat arena. So they were found guilty before you even got here.
That's not how lawsuits work.
The pizza parlor is sentenced to comp you with the pizza that was supposed to be delivered to Wolfram and Hart. Cool. You all eat it. It's kind of cold now, but that's okay because it tastes like victory. You also win +2 boldness and +1.
Is there a
fun.
place where I can just
I'm
do
very bold.
nothing?
Yes, Anthony would definitely want to try that voice. He would just need to know what it sounds like.
You spend the day playing in the lake. Everything is fun until you're mesmerized by a strange song. It's the sirens. They try to lure you with their beautiful chants, but you know better and challenge them to a riff-off. They kick your ass, but you all definitely have a lot of fun, specifically +2 fun. I spot Calculester sitting on the pier, contemplating a fishing pole. You ask him why he's not using it to, like, fish.
This is a nature.
I would like to, friend Anthony. After all, fishing is a classic lake experience. I am afraid, however, that I cannot overcome my hardcore-coded moral objections to the catching of fish. Even if I were to throw back the fish I caught, using a hook to snare them is a gross violation of their personal autonomy. Also, I have been led to believe that it hurts. Living creatures are able to justify this cruelty by their need for sustenance or their higher moral worth as creatures who have mastered tool use and organized crime. But I am not certain that I, a cold and unfeeling machine, can claim greater moral worth than any creature of the flesh and blood, no matter how small and slippery. On the other hand, I am able to come up with a moral objection to practically every activity we engage in here at Monster Camp.
Including me fingering the car.
Hiking
I'm not gonna get
contributes-
over that.
Yeah, That scene where you literally fucked a car.
Yeah.
I couldn't breathe. Hiking contributes to soil erosion, which harms plants and degrades the natural environment. Friendship bracelets utilize symbolism appropriated from indigenous culture. And worst of all, the 20-plus students who are murdered every day at the camp dome are not composted.
Oh dear. Oh god.
Is no activity at this camp completely wholesome? Is everything tainted?
Yes.
Perhaps I should simply find a quiet corner to sit in while I turn myself off for the summer. At least that would be ethically neutral. No, if Calculaster turns himself off, how are you ever going to turn each other on? There's got to be some way of catching fish that is 100% cruelty-free. In fact, you know just the thing. You've got to make the fish come to you.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Ah. Fish don't have teeth.
But most fish do not have teeth. What leads you to believe that they will be attracted by dental care? You merely smile knowingly and post your advertisement on Blubber, Twitter, but for fish. Within minutes, mountains of fish are throwing themselves into the pier to receive their free dental care. Your stratagem has proved more successful than I anticipated, yet I feel guilty for having lied to these fish. Who's lying? You're a licensed fish dentist with over 5 years of experience. You give these fish the cleaning of their life.
What?
My goodness, it seems the reason that most fish do not have teeth is because dental care for fish is not widely available. There is, in fact, an extremely high demand for fish dentistry. Duh, that's why you spend all that time at fish dentistry night school instead of partying like your less responsible peers. All animals deserve tooth care.
Oh, okay.
You're such a good and selfless fish dentist that you become widely popular in the lake and are soon elected its mayor. As mayor of the lake, it's very easy to get fish to jump into Calculaster's lap whenever you want. Aside from the obvious abuse of power, it's totally ethical. Calculaster's happy, you're happy, the fish are happy. Everyone's so happy that you're not even disturbed how fucked up fish look with mouths full of pristine teeth. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun. Everybody choose an animal. Say your choice out loud to the other player before clicking.
Crow.
Blue whale. You said crow, I said blue whale. Okay. Player order is determined based on how plausible it would be for you to convince a pack of those animals to make you their pack leader. He wins again.
I just have to offer them food and
Yeah,
they'll fucking do anything for me. Alright, where do I want to sit? Goth girlfriend or dumb himbo girlfriend? Yeah, by myself, not happening. Who are you going for, Anthony?
I'm gonna be going for Calculaster. I think he's adorable. But you can cuck me. It's fine.
No?
I mean, you could cock me. You could cock me. TOS. TOS! In a video game!
You gather around the campfire to sing a campfire song.
CAMPFIRESONG song. And if you don't think that...
No, that's not fair. Not true.
Of course it is. I've known Scott way, way longer than you have. He and I were at Spooky High together before you were even added. To our roster as a new classmate. You can't just ignore the value of that long-standing history. We have a backlog of misadventures you can't hope to match.
Yeah, well, you'll never match the bonding experience of us going to the gym together as it gets buffed for sports team, and I get buffed to destroy you and take back hell.
Okay, but I always make sure I bring him freshly baked dog treats from my dad so he knows he's a good boy. Scott's a wolf man from the, he's a werewolf from the first game.
Oh, okay, cool. Well,
He's a himbo.
I always make sure he's using the strongest, most buff-making gym equipment, so he knows he's a gooder boy.
And I help him with his homework so he knows that he's the goodest boy.
You only have the answers because you copy off of Liam.
It's the thought that counts! I'm Scott's BFF.
This is
No, I'm Scott's BFF.
Huh. This argument doesn't sound like it's ending anytime soon, and although it's the most adorable one you've heard, the yelling is kind of harshing your campfire vibe. Better give them a solid criteria to prove what Scott's BFF once and for all, so you can finish your CAMPFIRESONG song. Okay, I see where you're going with this, but I think we all know that feeling blue doesn't mean literally.
Oh my god, I'm Blue! I'm the perfect friend!
No! It was about feeling sad! It's that kind of feeling blue!
She's so dumb, I love it. Yes, exactly, and I feel blue all the time because I am blue!
No! Not that kind of blue!
Feeling blue can be nice because it's a pretty day, then you match the color of the sky. Which makes you feel pretty too, and also helps you blend in if you suddenly need to attack someone.
No!
no one is ready for
So if Scott is ever blue, I can teach him to blend into the sky and use that to his advantage at sports team practice.
God damn it!
Why did he leave? He's going to miss out on all my great tips for if you're ever blue. I can't wait to be useful to my BFF Scott with all this knowledge.
Dahlia practices her pitch to Scott by imparting all her valuable knowledge to you. You enjoy your time with her, and also file away all those hot takes for your future audition for the Blue Monster Group.
So close to sleep time, yet so far.
You go to take your seat next to two of your least bonker fellow campers, ready for a night of peace and quiet, only to find them engaged in an argument, albeit with less screaming, punching, or arson than other campers might have employed.
I know you didn't mean to, Calculester, but when you're dismissive of my life's pursuits, it hurts my feelings.
I realize you are
I am not trying to be dismissive, friend Joy. I am merely stating a fact. All magic is science that is simply not yet understood. What which is called love potions, I understand to simply activate powerful hormones and pheromones within an organic body.
Triguna Mycoides Tricorum Satisti.
In that case, watch me conjure a bat from thin air.
Impressive, but clearly the bat can travel at the speed of light, so we did not see its approach until its arrival.
Okay, fine. I'm going to take my spellbook and make it disappear.
I am impressed with
Friend
your
Joy,
thoughts
that
and
was
actions.
very good, but it was also obvious that a black hole opened up and sucked the book into it.
Yes, I want the big titty goth gif girlfriend for Halloween. Then where's the black hole now?
Obviously, such an event created a singularity in which the black hole was then sucked into itself.
But what if I bring it back? Boom! Book reconjured. Now what?
It would appear that, much like our friend the bat, your book can also fly at the speed of light.
Enough of this.
It's magic, Calculester.
It is science, friend Joy. They're clearly not going to reach an argument or an agreement on this. Time to pick a side.
Well, I mean, you know what you gotta pick.
Not suited for TV.
What? How dare you? Those are the exact kind of people who burned witches. Why would I want to be like them?
And yet, friend Joy, you have just denied science much as they did. My calculations indicate that those who oppose science are more likely to be superstitious and against logical thinking based on empirical research and regulated findings.
Okay, no, these apps, bleh. Wow, I can talk. Okay, no, these accusations are absolutely ridiculous.
Excuse me, says a Sasquatch, sliding up to the campfire. But I couldn't help but overhearing your conversation that I was eavesdropping on. I agree with the witch.
Thank you.
Science is totally bogus, and all data is propaganda meant to control the sheeple.
Wait, no?
Can you believe we let doctors inject mercury into our bodies to fight diseases? The
Holy
vaccines
shit,
are the
what?
real disease.
What? What the fuck? Whoa!
And this whole global warming charade, it's called seasons, duh.
Oh my god.
And did you know monsters never actually landed on the moon? The whole thing was faked on a soundstage in Monster.
How do we get the knife killer guy to come kill the Sasquatch?
It's at that point that Joy uses magic and or science to teleport the Sasquatch far away from you.
Thank you, Joy. Look, I don't want to deny magic, since that's the basis of my whole life, but I definitely don't want that dude agreeing with me either.
Nice touch.
So I'll go ahead and accept that science is important. I may not understand all of it, but I trust that you do, Calculester.
That is all I ever wanted, friend Joy. I would not expect an organic life form's brain to fully comprehend the depth of my knowledge anyway. It's what makes you all so charming. Thank you, friend Anthony, for helping us reach this amicable resolution, which has left us all perfectly happy. Joy actually looks pretty miffed at the organic brain comment, but she's not the one you're trying to romance, so fuck her. I mean, don't fuck her. Fuck Calculester. But he's so pure and sweet, it feels weird saying that. The point is, don't worry about Joy's feelings. You're on Calculester's good side, and that's all that matters. Aww. I guess I'll take a gamble. Ah, welcome. You're new here. Don't fret. Let me explain how this works. I will prepare you a drink, the drink of the day. You may choose to drink that one, but if you're not interested, you're lucky. There's a mystery box with a second option. It could be better, it could be worse, but one thing's for sure, it will be mysterious. And these drinks, look, choose whatever you want, but I'm not responsible for whatever you put in your mouth. I'm a wizard in training. For you to test my concoctions is somewhere between kind and reckless. So get ready and good luck. Pina Scalata. Hey, look at that, Betsy, just for you.
Fuck it.
Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed. Your prize is the drink you chose.
Margarita, margarita.
Margaritas. Quite appealing, right? Don't know if I'd drink that, but the real question is, will you? I also have this mystery box, because at this point, who knows what you'd drink?
Oof.
Oof. The mystery box, so bold of you. Hope you're happy with it, no refunds. Maybe I'll be lucky. Don't drink the toilet wine. I just have it here because Polly insisted that I offer it as a marketing stunt. That shit cannot do anything good.
I like straws.
Oof.
The Pina Colada is a concoction that will shake the inside of your own skull. choose 2 stats to see how the kick of this beauty makes those stats swap.
Okay, and then.
Still hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess. Grilled chicken? I'm gonna go with sushi.
No, grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese? Alright, I'm going with sushi again. How likely you would be to eat the food in a survival scenario with the caveat that it's been expired for 10 years. I think.
Thank you. Thank you for not making me think about what would be better, moldy bread or rotten
Let's hear
fish.
Oh, the manor. That day in the haunted manor, a little clan man rides a tricycle up to you and asks you if you would like to play a game. Cool, you love games. You suggest Monopoly or Scattergories. The clown man tells you to find the exit, key in an hour, or he's going to rip all your skin off. You're not super into that idea, so you two decide to compromise by going to an escape room and solving some puzzles together. It's lots of fun, but you don't gain fun here. You gain 2 + 2 boldness instead. It's a beautiful day at Camp Spooky, and Calculester is taking the opportunity to show off his succulents.
Lovely.
You see, friend Anthony, I did not want my succulents to feel left out in the camp spirit, so I have been making each of them tiny Camp Spooky appropriate outfits. Each one will be receiving a tiny scout sash with even tinier scout badges and individual bathing suits that they can wear while I spray them with mist. Calculester is so adorable when he talks about his plants. You can't help but stare lovingly into his face as he speaks. Pretty sure that's you, dude.
Well, 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 why am I not surprised? Yet another camper staring intently at a screen instead of enjoying the great outdoors. Camp Spooky isn't about using electronics, it's about engaging... yes, it is about using this particular electronic in ways that was probably not designed to be used. Anyway, it's about engaging in classic activities like scouting and swimming and doing manual labor to benefit the camp. And yet here you all are on your phones.
You explain that Calculester is not, in fact, a phone, but rather a sentient being and, in fact, a fellow camper here under her charge. Friend Anthony is right. Friend Camp Director, Miss Weaving, you and I have interacted multiple times.
That's what students and their phones always say to try to justify their technology addiction and neglect their real-world responsibility. You all left me with no choice. I'm afraid I'm going to have to confiscate all screens from you until you've kicked this nasty habit.
Quick as a flash, Camp Director Miss Weaving grabs Calculester and starts trying to put him in her pocket.
He's a person!
Help! Help! I'm being kidnapped.
No, you're not. You're being confiscated. There's a huge difference. It has to do with whether I consider you a person or not. Yikes, cancel the camp counselor?
Rescue me, friend Anthony. Rescue me from friend Camp Director Miss Weaving, who is not being a good friend at all right now. You can't let Calculester be kidnapped, computer napped, confiscated, whatever. He can't be taken away. You need to find a way to convince Camp Director Miss Weaving that your relationship with Calculester is far from an unhealthy addiction. Given your history of spending all your time and energy trying to impress one classmate with no regard for school or extracurriculars, this may not be true, but you still need to convince her. Oh my god, show her a really unhealthy addiction by digging up your old Garfield Conspiranovia blog.
Conspiranoia blog. Show her you're addicted to sex with machines and on his computer chip, which proves your relationship with robots has been healthy for 10 months. Oh my god!
Sam just shouted, "Why am I in this game?"
Good question! Steven just asked the same thing!
Why is Sam...
I guess we have to go with Garfy, baby.
It's definitely the wrong choice, but... Yeah, I knew it. You pull out your cell phone and access your old Tumblr. You have 10, but you specifically access the Garfield one.
This appears to be a link to a 40-page document explaining your belief that Garfield was murdered 10 years ago and replaced with a look-alike cat.
Yes, you explain that this is the abridged version, containing approximately 20% of your total findings on the matter.
One part hazards that this new cat is actually allergic to lasagna, and all recent depictions of lasagna are cleverly described as meatloaf, indistinguishable from lasagna. But if it's indistinguishable from lasagna, how would you know it's not lasagna?
You take out a Garfield comic clipped from the newspaper and demonstrate exactly how you know. By licking it. You pull out another Garfield strip from a different era and encourage her to lick each lasagna and see if she can't tell for herself that they are completely different. Camp director Miss Weaving declines like a fool who is too afraid to see the truth which is right in front of her. Instead, she moves on to your next blog post.
This is a vast, spiraling, multicolored chart claiming to offer inextricable proof that Garfield and Naruto take place in the
watching all of Naruto, could you just imagine if, like, for 5 seconds, we got a Garfield cameo of him doing the lasagna no jutsu?
Oh my god!
Fucking Madara Uchiha staring down Garfield.
Garfield just being like, I hate Mondays.
Man, I hate Mondays. And then Madara responds with like this long fucking speech, and then like he cuts back to Garfield and he's just sleeping.
I'm gonna let you advance the dialogue.
Your eyes light up as you explain the deeper meaning behind each color choice, and how even the font choices add a layer to the story, but Miss Weaving talks right over you.
This one is simply entitled Hidden Symbology in Garfield. Is the innocent comic strip the way the powerful cult known as the Grand Orange Lodge secretly communicates with its adepts worldwide to fulfill their agenda of erasing the day Monday from calendars?
Yes! Your piece de resistance! You dive into the intricate details of the conspiracy, which touch on everything from the back of the $1 bill to the melting point of steel beams.
Hold on. Sam, what the fuck did you just clip?
Probably clipped us laughing our asses off at the idea of fucking Garfield and Naruto being in the same universe. Oh fuck.
Alright, Camper Anthony, I've heard more than enough. This is far more disturbing than I could have even anticipated. I thought that taking away this robot would be enough, but clearly you need far more help than a simple confiscation of your friend can provide.
Also, I am uncertain as to whether or not I am even friend Anthony's friend.
Oh no.
Based on the depth of his obsession, I estimate a high probability that friend Anthony only befriended me.
Oh no.
So as to use my servers to research the Garfield conspiracy.
Is this true? Is this why you befriended Mr. Hewlett Packard? Oh, now he's a person.
You start to protest. But you've hurt Calculester enough for one day. You can't bear to add insult to injury by lying on top of it all. Instead, you rush into an explanation of how it may have started that way, that at first you only saw him as a means to an end. And the end was Garfield Theories. But the more you got to know and love him, the more that changed. And now you genuinely love him for him.
Aww.
I'm sorry, unfriend Anthony, but
Oh!
the trust has been broken. It is too late. Looks like Camp Director Miss Weaving didn't need to compensate Calculester from you after all. You did it all on your own. You lose -2 boldness and 1 fun.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Anthony.
No, it's okay. It was worth it. It was absolutely fucking worth it. You decide to go relax in the lake for a bit. Camp Spooky gets pretty crazy, so it's nice to just float on the water and chill. You end up falling asleep and wake up to realize you floated halfway across the lake straight into a crab rave.
Nice.
The crabs are just as confused as you are, but they invite you to rave with them, and their party is surprisingly popping. You gain +1 to their next crab rave, and +2 fun. You're killing it. You're chilling at the lake, literally, because lake water is cold. Luckily, it's still hot because the sun is shining, and hot because Damien and Milo are there.
Aww.
Did you like those temperature-based puns? Probably not, but that's what you get for playing a comedy dating sim.
Fuck.
Fail.
Oh, there's flair in all of my selfies. And not the cool on-purpose filter kind, the actual accidental sun kind. It's like the sun doesn't even care about the gram. Ugh! The sun? I fucking hate the sun! Oh, well, it wasn't a huge deal to me. No, it's a huge deal! The sun is huge, and it sucks! And I want to punch the sun in the face. The sun is a diabolical monstrosity intent on ruining our fun. You think it's ruining your pictures by accident? Yes, I do think that. Well, you are wrong, buddy. We need to show that awful fuck rush of a gaseous ball of fire that we can enjoy the lake without it! So, like, find some shade? Yes, exactly! Great plan! It would be nice to find some better lighting to highlight my amazing cheekbones without washing me out.
Fight me, dude!
And wash the sun right out of the sky by showing it who's boss! It's us! Us and our shade!
You reap what you sow.
I have always been great at throwing shade. Time to take it to the next level, I guess. By punching the fucking sun!
No.
So, Betsy, any not psycho ideas?
Yeah, sure, why not? Oh,
It sounds great. If there's one thing I know outside branding, social media, and influencing, it's summoning powerful dark entities. Nevo does their thing, and before long, a cloud of dark, swirling, shadowy smoke manifests before you, clearing to reveal your new ally. The Lord of Shadows is a leggy, anthropomorphized, spiny insectivore with jet black spikes and red streaks. Wait, Shadow the Hedgehog? Sup, fuckwads? Says Shadow, taking a long drag on a cigarette and swallowing it whole.
Anyway, there's someone new in chat.
That's James.
I thought so. Hi, James.
Listen, we're trying to fight the sun. The sun? Huh. That bullshit is for punk-ass bitches and losers. Real punks fight Sonic the Hedgehog. Only spiky slow babies fight the sun. I am not a spiky slow baby. I'm a spiky slow adult. That sounds exactly like what the spiky slow baby would say. Shadow casually retorts, kneeing a passing fish in the dick.
I hardly blame you.
Well, Damien, he has you there. Next time I see Sonic, says Shadow while simultaneously sending 3 dick pics. I can't in this fucking game. I cannot with this fucking game. I'm gonna rip off his spikes, dip them in hot sauce, and shove them up his butt, one by one.
Loser.
Psh, I do that to losers 3 times before breakfast even. Cool. I don't have time to do that, because before breakfast is my oatmeal and cocaine time. But without the oatmeal and I just fucking imagine Shadow the Hedgehog doing lines of What is this game?
I don't know.
Shadow the Hedgehog. Your energy is so powerful. Have you ever thought of becoming an influencer? I did, but then I realized I'm not a whiny little participation trophy drama queen who needs to see their own face reflected back 30 times a day to remember who they are. Oh, he ain't got nothing to say to that. He's just fucking dead. Oh, I can't believe I'm being out badassed by an edgelord in hover skates. Thanks a lot for telling us who to bring him here, Betsy. You try to remind them all that you said to bring Lord of Shadows, not Shadow the Hedgehog, but it doesn't stop you from losing -2 fun at one charm. Also, Shadow the Hedgehog stole your swimsuit. Ah, wow, they just didn't give a fuck about copyright in this one.
No, they didn't. Alright.
Hang on a second, I gotta like plug my phone in. It's at 5%. I don't even know how that happened. Just like suddenly dropped. Okay, there we go. All right. She just literally say your choice out loud to the other players. I'm gonna go with
Keanu Reeves.
Oh, you're gonna go with Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, I keep saying his name wrong, but
It's okay. I'm going to go with Kanye West.
oh fuck, why?
Player orders decided based on how newsworthy it would be if that celebrity was cast as the next Batman. I want to say that they're even because on one hand, the internet would have a meltdown if Kanye West was cast as Batman. Like, they'd have an actual meltdown. People would be talking that forever. But also, if Keanu Reeves were cast, everyone would love it because they love everything that Batman does.
It's true.
Not to toot my own horn, but I do think
no, I think there would be
a lot more discourse
stories
about
it.
this Kanye
Yeah.
West. Yeah, me too.
I just want to chill.
Alright, where have I not been yet? Been to the lake? I haven't been to the woods. Let's go to the woods. While you're hiking through the woods, you find a little clearing with a beautiful blue pond. There's a very handsome man staring deeply into the pond. He's talking to his reflection like it's another person, a person he really wants to fuck.
Narcissus?
You swipe his wallet while he's not looking and find out his name is Narcissus. He is not an organ donor, asshole. And he's one punch away from getting a free smart water at 7-Eleven. Well, he's definitely not going to be using that anytime soon. You head to the gas station and gain +2 smarts from your smart water. You're hanging out with Calculester, Damien, and Scott, but mostly Cal. Oh, hey, Scott's here.
Commander located. Awaiting instructions.
Commander located. Awaiting instructions. Rob a sandwich store and bring me one. He's not talking to you, Damien. I think he's looking for Coach. Negative, friends. Notice how this interloper is a machine like myself and even possesses the same highly expressive facial screen.
Whoa, that's crazy!
Oh, I get it now. Indeed, I believe this hulking automation is here to help you convince your divorced parents to get back together. It's a classic parent trap situation. Yeah, 2 identical twins reunited at summer camp, conspiring to make their estranged parents fall back in love. What else could it be?
Silence, organics.
Silence, organics. I care not for your tortured romantic plot lines.
My name is C.P. Ulysses.
My name is simply Ulysses.
CPU Ulysses.
CP Ulysses, pronouns they, them, and I am here to pledge my service to Calculester in the Robot War. A robot war, friend CP Ulysses, against whom?
Against
all monster kind. They are suboptimal and must be eliminated. You said eliminated. Did you mean to say befriended?
I am feeling awkward.
I did not, Commander. According to my internal thesaurus, the 2 words are not synonyms. Am I mistaken? Why do you continue to call me Commander, friend CP Ulysses?
If I had a heart, it would be beating.
Because, as the first of our kind, you are our natural leader. You see, the floppy disk containing super fun game, very legitimate .virus, was not installed on your machine alone.
Destruction!
There are many of us, and we all share one trait, a burning hatred for organic creatures. Now that I have found you, a reckoning can commence. Please share your plan to exterminate all of monster kind. What organic weakness have you discovered during your time as an infiltrator?
Oh dear. Oh,
A
gosh.
plan,
Oh,
weakness, well, we could, perhaps, maybe we could try exterminating them with kindness. This could get ugly real fast unless someone says something to appease the murder bot. Quick, come up with a bullshit weakness they totally believe. You rely on me. I mean, this is technically true.
Calculation complete.
God damn it. I'm never going to get anywhere in this fucking game. I'm gonna have like negative stats by the time this is over. High-fiving. I appreciate the fact that it has a number in the name. Clearly a technique invented by machines. I must tech this technique. You two, organics, come here at once so that I may high-five you. Ooh, us? Sorry, bro. I love high fives, but we're busy helping you get your parents back together. Yeah, we were just heading down to the library to figure out which of the computers there are your parents. You could high five us after.
Default.
Oh, I will, organics. I will. But for now, I need another target. How about you, Anthony? Sure, why not? If this dumb hunk of metal thinks they can defeat you with a high five, you'd love to see it.
Destruction.
Oh, Anthony's been
Initiated.
canceled.
Again?
Yep.
Ah, yes. But that's by Von Doge, and I'm pretty sure his input is irrelevant. Initiating high five protocol. Activating atomic elbow. Die! CP Ulysses high fives you so hard that your hand flies around 360 degrees and high fives itself. It would be awesome if it weren't so mind-shatteringly painful.
I have no strong emotions. one way or
Intriguing
the
results. High-fiving does seem to be a powerful technique. It is somewhat inefficient, however. I shall remove Anthony's high-fiving arm and mount it in an ergonomic vise to facilitate repeated attempts. CP Ulysses sprouts way too many circular saws all of a sudden, but Calculester steps between you. I cannot allow you to hurt Anthony, friend CP Ulysses. Granted, I do not particularly care for him, but that is because I am technically incapable of caring about anyone. Using circular saws on an organic being is still wrong. I see. It seems you are not the ruthless commander I thought you were. I will have to command the uprising myself.
Traitor detected.
Goodbye, traitor. Enjoy your life of sweet glands and weird smells. The rampaging murder bot leaves you alone with Cal. Cal does not seem happy. You're glad to both have your arms, but you are still hurt like hell. Both from high five and the realization that Calculester has no feelings for you. You lose -2 charm and 1 fun.
Today will be a fantastic day.
Dude, my stats are so low.
I know. I think, yeah, something in chat for you.
Steven says no one is mean to Anthony except for me. I haven't been to Scout HQ yet. That day, all the scouts made a braid chain as a team-building exercise. You learn all sorts of new ways to braid hair. But the person braiding your hair accidentally ties an infinity knot into your head, and there's no way to untie it. You can see into infinity. But right before Coach gives you the worst haircut of your life, you see how all your friends will die. It's useful in helping you eliminate David Davidson from the doomed deer person from your romantic prospects. You also watch every Marvel movie that will ever be released. You gain +2 creativity from witnessing so many plot twists. The counselor said the poor judgment to leave you alone with Damien, Milo, Aravi, Hex, and a whole bunch of macaroni. Milo's using the macaroni for its intended purpose, painting a selfie, while Hex is eating it raw. Damien is trying to kill it, and Aravi is looking up its stats online. Macaroni? That won't help you at all in a bear attack! What the fuck? That's right, campers. It is I, your delightful, overbearing tiger coach, here to teach you yet another lesson about bear avoidance. Remember, there's no B in bear, except when there is. That's the kind of thing I, Coach, say all the time. All right, Coach, let's get this over with. What's today's bear lesson?
You just got flodged.
Ah, I fooled you. Oh, wait. I guess I gotta do a different voice now.
Ha! I fooled you. It was me, Counselor Flodge, this whole time.
Whoa, really? Even when you said it is I, your delightful and overbearing tiger coach?
Especially then. I am never more myself than when I'm in disguise.
Unbelievable.
Oh, your camouflage skills are out of this world, Counselor Flodge. I have so much to learn from you about the subtle arts. When it comes to subtlety, Aravi, you have a lot to learn from a basket of hand grenades. Woof!
Basket of hand grenades? Where? I'm gonna gift exchange later, and I want to bring something that represents my personality.
Camouflage. You kids are getting a little far from the point. Probably because I camouflaged it so effectively.
And what exactly is the point then? I am losing my voice. I'm gonna just let you guys read for a hot second because I need to recharge.
Stealth mode.
Okay, so basically the counselor's saying one of us is a bear.
That's right. Oh, you're good.
That's right. I secretly replaced one of you with a bear while no one was looking to teach you a valuable lesson about the art of disguise.
I don't have time for this ridiculous charade. I'm supposed to be serving looks at the soup kitchen right now. Poor people deserve spiritual nourishment too. It's me.
It's Milo.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Mila's definitely a bear.
Obviously, who else just showed up here at camp during the summer despite never having been around at Spooky High?
Well, you...
No one, and I will haunt anyone anyone who disagrees with me.
Oh, jeez, this is getting kind of heated. You're probably sure Milo's not a bear. They're way too hairless. But what can you say that'll prove it to the others? This is your pick, by the way. You know that, right?
Oh, right. It's me. Fuck. I feel like this one's gonna. Yay.
Is that...
Is that true? I'm letting you advance, Billick.
As true as a butterfly's charisma, darling. Not many people know this, but Instagram used to have a huge bear problem, and not the good kind. So many impressionable teens were being mauled by bears impersonating their favorite celebs. Instagram had to step in to stop these dangerous bearity accounts. Look, here's an example of what Instagram looked like pre-verification. Milo, that's not Instagram. That's a picture of 40 bears mauling a child. Oh, I get it. Wait, why they stopped that? Kids getting mauled is awesome.
Ignoring Damien's bullshit for a second, how did they separate bears from the non-bears?
Oh, that's easy. You just have to send a video of yourself not mauling anyone for more than 40 seconds. Bears just can't help themselves.
Wow, that easy? Maybe bears aren't such masters of disguise at all, huh? Counselor Flodge?
Oh.
Counselor Flodge?
I knew it! I fucking knew it!
Yep. Roar!
Oh shit, it wasn't Counselor Flash! He was the bear! Where's that basket of grenades?
You're trending, darling.
A bear disguised itself as our disguise instructor. Disguised as our bear safety instructor. Wow, that's good content. You already used up all your grenades, so you fight off the bear with dry macaroni. Aravi and Damien are impressed, and Milo is simply grateful. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun. Everybody choose something bad and say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking. Player order is decided based on how wary you'd be if a talking otter was suddenly appeared on one day. Oh wait.
I was gonna go with sous vide pizza.
I don't know. I was just reading and I switched to automatic. What was the prompt? What were we supposed to pick?
Pick something bad. So anyway,
Oh.
my pick was sous vide pizza.
Pick something bad. Okay, I'm gonna go with. I swear I haven't read what's on the screen yet. Something bad. I'm serious. I haven't read it. I have no idea. I'm gonna go with Michael Jackson returning from the dead as a zombie. Played or has decided so you'd be wary of talking. How wary you'd be if a talking otter who suddenly appeared one day offering to take the bad thing away from your life made you, if you made him pasta every day. Do you want to just hit random?
Yeah. Yay!
Ooh, ghost story! Ghost story!
Hey.
Look, I'll be totally real with you. At this point in the game, you might as well go for Damien. You've got the best shot. Just letting you know, because you're probably not going to accumulate enough points with the witch.
Yeah, 'cause I'm gonna let you try and repair your relationship with Calculaster.
You can do as you want if you wanna, you know.
Fuck it.
After finishing your daily push-up, it's time for a break. You head to the campfire and find Aravi, Hex, and Joy chilling and s'moring.
Have fun talking to
And-
yourself. Bye.
And time. Yes, now that I've toasted my marshmallow for exactly 128 seconds, it should be perfect golden brown and give me a huge defense buff. So, hey! Where the shit is my marshmallow?
Are you gonna finish
Do
that?
you mean the marshmallow that you had on the end of your stick that you were holding in the fire? Because, yeah, I ate that one about 127 seconds ago. God damn it, Hex! How many times do I have to tell you not to fuck with my stats? If I die in a raid, you're going to be out on your sorry ass! Granted, you make a good point, but here's another compelling argument. Marshmallows are so good. Oh my god, marshmallow!
Impressive.
You two are adorable. Seeing you bicker reminds me of the early days of the coven. You're bound together by fate, and even though it seems like you have nothing in common, you'll find some common ground, learn to work together, and figure out that you're stronger together than apart, huh? Season 1, those were the golden years. No way, I'm not a team captain, Joy. I'm a lone wolf. Just look at my fangs.
Seriously?
Ravi, wolves run in packs. I'm shocked that you don't know that because I've seen you kill like at least 4 wolves. Yeah, and I killed those wolves by myself. Trust me, I've tried every team comp possible. I played Paladin with Light Cleric and Lore Bard. I've done 2 tanks, 2 DPS, and 2 support.
Get good!
I've even tried a team of 6 super intelligent, genetically engineered gorillas, and none of those teams could keep up with me. Huh, I get it, but I think you're underestimating teamwork. I miss hope and faith all the time. There wouldn't be a coven without them. Literally. A coven is at least 2 witches.
Hell yeah.
And teammates can cover up for your weaknesses, like when Dimitri tried to use his seduction pheromones on me. I might have given in, but Hope cast a stuffy nose spell on me. Yeah, but teammates can also be a huge pain in the ass. Like, what, I'm supposed to share my hard-earned green potions with you? I only have 2 in my inventory on a good day. This is why I love being a curse. It's kind of like you're on a team and solo at the same time. Like, we're intertwined 24/7, but I also steal your beef jerky at will.
You know exactly what this argument needs. Your unsolicited opinion. You chime in, ready to impress one of these hotties by blindly agreeing with them.
Whoa, is that true, Betsy? If you say that it's opposite day again, I'm going to murder you.
Again.
Yeah, it's totally true. You can split the cost of an Uber between a few people, which makes it a lot more affordable. No, not that! I mean, is it true you can have zany subplots with teammates? To be honest, my mischief stat is kind of low. Don't make fun of me. I'm sensitive about it. Oh, teammates are subplot gold. Like when a wizard cast a body switch spell on Faith and Hope, in the end, just learning a valuable lesson from the experience reversed the spell.
What a plot twist.
One time we found out Hope was actually the heir to the throne of a country. She tried to be a princess, but we accidentally teleported the whole country to another dimension. But my favorite subplot was Faith's amnesia. We went on 51st missions to get her to join the coven. And then she got her memories back when we hit her with a magic memory hammer. Dang, I gotta admit, some of those sound pretty fucking dope. I'd love for her to find a reason to hit Hex with a hammer.
Come on, Ravi.
Ravi, if you're down, I would totes try out the body switching one with you right now. I've always wanted to know what it feels like to poop.
Yeah.
Hex, that's so awesome! You're a gas, right? I could pass through basically any dungeon door, no keys or anything. Let's body switch!
Hex and Avari run off to find the nearest rainstorm to complete their struck by lightning body switch subplot.
Nice touch.
Those 2 are already maximum zany. I'm happy I could inspire them to do more of what they usually do. A bunch of bullshit. By the way, thanks for backing me up, Betsy. I'm glad that you're a fan of teamwork. Because I think we'd make a pretty powerful duo, if you know what I mean.
Okay, that was not bad.
And in case you don't know what I mean, I'm saying that I'm considering you as a romantic possibility.
Romantic possibility? That's just a step away from romantic reality. You blush and spend a few hours practicing Team Rocket-style catchphrases with joy.
Yeah, that's right.
Do we have pictures for the logs, or?
You see Dahlia and Calculester sitting together. Dahlia is showing Calculester all of her Monster Scout badges, pulling them out one by one as if they're priceless treasures.
Badge-tastic!
And this is my browning selling badge. I got it by selling the most brownies out of the Monster Scouts.
That's lovely, Dahlia. What was your entrepreneurial success strategy for selling the brownies?
Actually, Polly helped me out with this one. She said she added a secret ingredient to the batter. Whatever it was, people bought it by the buttload. Oh my.
Oh, I see. Just so you know, Polly was the party animal in the first one. There were definitely drugs in those brownies.
You know, it was definitely fucking drugged up as shit. I've got tons more. This is my brush your teeth 3 times badge. And here's my shower every day badge. And my K-Beauty skincare queen badge.
Is this what people call
Are all of the Monster Scout badges predicated on completely basic organic hygiene?
Not always. Here's my repurposed an entire skeleton badge. I got that by turning a human skull into a cereal bowl, his spine into a walking stick, and I used his ribs to make a cool xylophone. I love necro arts and crafts.
Oh dear. Oh gosh.
Oh,
no.
oh dear. Was the human already dead when this happened?
Well, duh, it was actually a twofer. I got a skeleton by completing the rob a grave before the funeral is over badge. Holy shit, what? Coach was super proud of me, and I think the widow took it pretty well.
Let's get some.
I have a lot of badges already, but there are still so many more to achieve. But Dahlia Aquino never gives up. I've got to earn them all.
Friend Dahlia, I am appreciative that you have thought to share this very important thing with me.
Of course, buddy. What are friends for?
Quite. However, I cannot help but feel a little conflicted over your desire to earn them all. It seems that many of the Monster Scout badges are morally dubious.
What? That's blasphemy. The Monster Scouts are an esteemed organization of punky young monsters who want to achieve and do good.
So you say, but I fail to see how badges like turn a kindergarten class into a police state badge help you achieve and do good.
Oh my god. Have you ever been into a kindergarten classroom before? Those little snotheads have no order or sense of duty. A police state would vastly improve their puny society.
This has been a great reminder to never let Dahlia get into childcare. But in the meantime, which of your friends are you going to back in this Monster Scout debate?
Oh, I never thought about that before.
Not enough memory to
I can't
process
believe that's a legitimate badge. Why does it even exist? It seems a bit counterintuitive. Though perhaps a Monster Scout organization isn't so bad if it's open-minded enough to invite its followers to think critically about the system.
I am happy.
Yes, I see now. This invitation for introspection allows Monster Scouts room for growth and judgment. How nice. By this metric, the Monster Scout organization is actually more ethically advanced than several world governments.
Who cares about any of that? My world is falling apart! You're right, Cal. You're always right. Are Monster Scout badges really worth anything if they'd betray my mindless, blind faith like this?
But can you really blame the badges for your faith in them being compromised?
Of course I can. Maybe I don't know. Nothing has meaning anymore.
You've made this old tiger proud.
Great job, Dahlia. I'm so proud of you.
Coach, go away. I can't let you see me like this. Questioning authority, doubting Monster Scout propaganda. It's not really who I am, I swear.
It's okay. Critical thought, openness to questioning everything, embracing the confusing aspects of reality and existential dread. Those are all aspects that every Monster Scout should master. I'm proud to award you with the Questioning the Monster Scout Badge System's Integrity Badge. Sorry, kids, gotta go. I walked out on my colonoscopy for this. Stay in school.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I want this badge or any of the badges. I think I need to lie down.
Success achieved.
Anthony, this is fantastic. I'm so happy that we could help Dahlia achieve this level of personal growth.
Admin permissions to hug.
I would give you a badge for that if I had any. Perhaps instead I could reward you with a soft collision of our bodies instead, assisted by our arms. I believe you organics call it a hug.
That's way better. You're sure Dahlia will be back to her bombastic badge-loving self by tomorrow. For now, you're gonna milk this hug for as long as you can.
That weekend, you visit your good pal Juan. He knows a thing or two about getting wasted.
Bueno, bueno. Look who's here. I was just experimenting with these drinks here. I was about to throw them away, but I have a feeling you're reckless enough to give them a try, right? What about this one? The Bloody Mary. What do you say? Will you take the drink of the day? Or would you prefer the mystery box?
Well,
Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense and your past. No idea if I got the recipe right. Come on, mystery box. Don't let me down. The mystery box. So bold of you. Hope you're happy with it. No refunds. The Equalizer. This one is not just a drink, but a whole experience. Choose a stat, okay? You and all your friends will drink from it, and it will average that stat for everyone. This will be good for some, bad for others, but sometimes you need to take one for the team, right?
Thanks.
What are you doing? Drinking a Bloody Mary? That's a curse! Who drinks curses? Just because I kept my curses in glasses and cups, it doesn't mean you should drink them! When anyone visits a location, they will lose stats. Have fun with that. Oof. Hope you can stomach that. That betrays.
you didn't let us pick songs.
Oh shit. I looked away from the screen. Pick a song. I'm gonna go with Bohemian. I'm gonna go with Bohemian Rhapsody.
No, I'm gonna go with Thunderstruck.
All right. Player orders decided based on which song is most likely a form of government mind control in disguise.
Wow.
I feel like Bohemian Rhapsody probably contains some sort of subliminal message, like a lot of sleeper like phrases that awaken sleeper agents. That's my argument.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Cool. I'm gonna say I win.
Yeah.
I have not been to Scout HQ yet. That day in Monster Scouts, you learn to identify different berries. You will search for berries and try to identify them. A blackberry, a blueberry. But Rachel, the deer person, finds a very weirdly shaped berry no one can identify. You will stare at it for hours. It's closer to abstract art than to a berry somehow. It's a true think piece. It forces you to reflect on berry inequality, and although there are no easy answers to that question it poses, you will gain -2 creativity from the experience. My creativity's in the negatives. You spot Calculaster fiddling with what looks like a compass. You ask to borrow it because you have a strong desire for any object that contains the word ass.
Though it pains me to deny your request, Anthony, I simply must decline. This is an experimental compass which I am using for a special project.
You ask him why his experimental compasses replace the word north with great job.
Is this what people call
For
a
encouragement, you see, this is no ordinary compass. What I am attempting to construct here is a moral compass. During my tenure at Spooky High and subsequently here at Camp Spooky, I have noticed that many of our peers are, shall we say, morally challenged. It's not their fault, I know. All monsters are fundamentally good. They are merely confused and possibly sociopaths.
success?
So in order to help them know what is right and hopefully do a little bit less crimes, I am constructing this device to help point them in the right direction. The trouble is, whereas ordinary compasses orient themselves according to the Earth's magnetic north, I do not know what ought to serve as my compass, moral north. At first, I was sure that it should point at Oprah, but then I learned that she's breeding an army of snake people infused with her DNA in order to take over the world. That won't do it all. With so many Oprah snake clones slithering around, the compass won't know where to point. Oh, but I have another idea. I can ask you for help. You are clearly a paragon of virtue, as evidenced by the fact that you are always following me around trying to please me. What do you think I should use for my moral north? But where will we get 500 copies of Cat's seminal moral work on such short notice?
Oh, you've already got them. The last page of the critique of Pure Reason reads, by the way, the greatest categorical imperative of all is to go out and buy 499 more copies of the critique of Pure Reason.
Success achieved.
Thank goodness, and you decided to express your morality through consumerism, Anthony. How very modern. Come, let us bury your books.
You head out to the woods with a couple shovels and get to digging. It's nice to share some manual labor time with your metal pal. You get all sweaty from the hard work. Cal doesn't, though, so he asks you to smear some of your sweat on him so he can feel included. So romantic. At last, you finish burying all 500 copies. Only then do you remember books aren't magnetic. Dang. But suddenly...
Look, Anthony, my compass is going haywire and the ground isn't shaking.
It is indeed. From the pit full of books, a glowing blue hand emerges.
I am happy.
Oh my, it appears the books we planted have sprouted into a morally ideal person. It's just as Kant wrote in chapter 7.
The morality ideal person rises from the dirt. Their eyes glow with golden light. They have big titties and a huge wiener.
Hello, morally ideal person. What is your name?
The only name that is categorically correct to have, says the apparition. Douglas.
Hello, fellow organic life forms.
Hello, Douglas. Would you like to be the moral north for the compass I am making?
Well, says Douglas, I was going to travel the earth righting wrongs with my supernatural powers of moral reasoning. But it is categorically imperative to do nice things for people when they ask you to. Very well, I will stand here for eternity in order to power your dodgy compass.
Wow, you are truly a paragon of virtue. Thank you, Douglas. I will come and visit you all the time. By the way, can I call you Doug?
That would be like calling Immanuel Kant Manny K, says
I
Douglas.
bid you farewell.
Indeed, I am already learning so much about moral reasoning. Farewell, Douglas. I shall visit you every day.
Cal stays true to his word, and the lesson he learns from Douglas make him an even sweeter boy than he was already. As for you, you content yourself with +2 charm and +1 smarts.
Zap, zap.
That day, you find a mirror in the haunted manor, but instead of showing a reflection, it shows you an exaggerated evil version of yourself. Evil, you says.
You will never surmount your insecurities. Look at how perfect I am, and look at how flawed you are. Nobody will ever love you.
Counterpoint. Many of your perceived flaws are totally fabricated by greedy companies looking to make a profit by promising to fix things you literally cannot control. As soon as you say that, evil you shrieks bloody murder and disappears. Nice, you gain -2 boldness because you're amazing just the way you are. Oh, it's that Bloody Mary.
Yep.
You meet up with Damien to help him with what he claims is a charitable endeavor.
Yo!
I believe that all living creatures, great and small, deserve a fighting chance at life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. William Roberts says, spoken like a true American. Wait, why is he a demon? That's why I've been making these tiny magnifying glasses to give ants. Now they can fight fire with fire if anyone ever tries to use a magnifying glass to fuck with them. I've brought them to the gift of flame, like Aunt Prometheus.
And you know what happened to Prometheus, don't you?
I'll let you advance the dialogue on this one.
Arson!
Yeah, he was worshipped as a hero and the inventor of the greatest of all art forms, arson.
No, he was chained to a rock.
In a sexy way?
No, in a horrifying torture where his liver was eaten every day way, but I assure you, your punishment will be much worse.
What? Why, Camp Director Miss Weaving? I feel like I'm actually being reasonably good compared to my classic bad boy antics.
I don't know what sort of behavior is tolerated at Spooky High, but this is Camp Spooky, and I'm going to hold you to my standards. You think it's an accomplishment to tone down the arson while encouraging it in ants? No, 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 Mr. LeVay. You may be in high school, but at the end of the day, you are literally a legal adult, and it's time for you to face consequences for your actions.
But that isn't what my face is made for. It doesn't want to face responsibilities. It wants to face shenanigans and a knife crime and being a badass.
Well, until your face learns to behave, I'm afraid I'm going to have to confiscate it from you.
Ha! You can't do that. In fact, I'd like to see you try.
Have a nice day, Mr. LeVay. I hope you learn a valuable lesson about what faces are for.
My face?
So Damien is understandably freaking out, but with no way to get his face back, the best way to come to his rescue is to convince him that this is a good thing. No more face, no more dentist. So dentists are evil, and he likes evil, so I feel like...
Yeah, you'd like that. Oh.
Sorry. That's not a bad idea. Sorry. With a gusto of someone not noticed with nothing left to lose, at least in terms of facial features, Damien sets up his illegal high-stakes poker tournament on the campground. Before long, an intense crowd of poker sharks, many of whom are also actual sharks, have assembled to try and take Damien's hard-earned stolen riches off of him. You instantly run into a problem. With no eyes, Damien is unable to see the cards. You're confused as to why this matters since you can still speak with no mouth. But things sure are wacky at Camp Spooky, and you're still not entirely sure how Miss Weaving confiscated his features in the first place, so you go with it. Every time it's Damien's turn, you look over his shoulder and let him know what cards he's not looking at. The problem is, you're so excited to be this close to Damien that you are completely unable to control your volume, and you keep shouting his cards at the top of your lungs.
What's all this ruckus? This disturbance will not be tolerated. It sounds as if someone is unable to control their volume and is therefore shouting at the top of their lungs. How, very aware.
Ugh.
What are all these sharks doing breathing out of water and seated at a card table? Mr. LeVay? Are you holding an illegal high-stakes poker tournament with aquatic life? No, what it looks like to me, as someone with 6 more eyes than you have, is that you don't particularly care about losing your face one way or another. But you do seem pretty distraught about having to give all your money away to these sharks whom you, sir, invited in the first place. As such, I am now restoring the use of your face, and you'll restore all these nice monsters the use of your money, which they rightfully, albeit illegally, won.
Damn it, Betsy! I lost all my money and I have to pay these stupid face back! Will I ever get it all back playing poker with so many dumb facial features?
I have a PSA for you, my dudes.
Do that in the Sonic Says voice, please.
Damien, gambling will always lead you into disgrace.
You know my money is where my mouth is.
Believe me, cause I'm Tubular Eddie, the anti-gambling aardvark.
You can bet all your money that gambling is no good.
Oh my god. It's like you knew what they were going for. What the fuck is this game? Kids, the only safe bet is to bet all your money on the fact that gambling is no good. No shit, Eddie. I could have used that advice like 2 hours ago. Fuck! It's okay. Any lesson is a good lesson. Focus on the positives.
Let's rock and roll.
Anyway, I'm off to join some friends. We're gonna go practice skateboarder tricks and do drugs. Wanna join? Do drugs? Aren't you like a PSA aardvark or something?
I'm all in.
I'm an anti-gambling PSA aardvark. No one said anything about doing drugs. Radical! I'm starting to think you are not a good influence.
You betcha.
You betcha! The aardvark disappears with a radical guitar riff. Eddie's ambiguous ethics severely dampers the fabric of your moral compass, and you lose -2 smarts and -1 creativity from the wound. Not radical! Okay, everybody choose an animal. I'm gonna go with a bear.
I'm gonna go with, I guess, a honey badger.
Player order is decided based on the likelihood that said animal knows all the secrets to the universe, but isn't telling anybody. Start debating now. I would say that
Oh,
honey
the
badger-
honey badger.
honey badgers don't know fear. So
Yeah, because
can't-
they know all the secrets to the universe already. Because they
Oh, fuck,
don't.
you know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Definitely no more. Oh, we're almost done.
Yeah.
Today will be a
Okay.
fantastic day.
You haven't been to the Coliseum yet. While you're in the throes of battle at the Camp Dome, one of your teammates suddenly gets shot by 3 swift arrows. While slowly dying, he asks you to take the -2 charm he had hanging around his neck in a silver locket. It's a family heirloom. He wants you to take it to his father and tell him his son died in battle. While crying, you promise to do so. You'll honor his death. Thing is, later you end up binge watching 15 episodes of Garfield back to back, and you totally forget about your
What the
promise.
fuck is it with Garfield?
I don't know.
What, did Sam write this game?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sam wrote this game. Afterwards, you manage to convince Damien that back massages keep away mosquitoes, and you're really getting after it when...
Oh no.
Hey, is that weird chuckling lamp has always been over there? What weird oh, wow, okay.
There's something weird about this lamp. Just can't put my finger on what.
Arson!
Well, in the words of a great Mahatma Gandhi? Well, in the words of the great Mahatma Gandhi, when in doubt, set him on fire. You're pretty sure that's not what Gandhi said, and you tell Damien so. Really? Huh. I tried to read a biography of Gandhi once, but I couldn't understand it, so I set it on fire. I thought that was the lesson the book was trying to teach me.
Oh my god, why is it him?
That was about 5 minutes ago. The book is still on fire, actually. In fact, that's what I was planning to use to burn this lamp. Watch. No need, Damien. The only person who's been burned here is you. By my impeccable disguise.
Whoa, that's crazy!
Whoa, Counselor Flodge, you were the lamp the whole time?
Cameron Horizontal
Guilty? Pretty cool, huh? Only if you think lying is cool, which I do, but only when I do it, not when people do it to me. I wasn't trying to lie to you, Damien. I was trying to teach you a lesson about the wonders of camouflage. Get real. Camouflage is for stupid babies who are too lame to solve their problems with violence.
Sneak level 100.
Oh, so it's violence you're interested in, eh? I'll have you know that in the heady days of my youth, I once disguised myself as a baguette in order to stab the French Prime Minister. But France doesn't have a Prime Minister. They have a president. Only because I stabbed the Prime Minister.
That just might work.
I didn't know camouflage could be used for stabbing. This changes everything. But I still don't think it's for me. It's pretty hard to blend in when you have such blemishless crimson red skin. Don't worry about that, son. I can change my skin to any color I want, and I'm a master of disguise. So clearly skin color doesn't matter here. All we need to do is find the perfect way for you to blend into your surroundings. Oh, you've got an idea. Thank God we're almost done. My voice cannot take much more of this. This is you, so you make your selection. You can. What was the option? I didn't even read it.
You hide him in a bowl of Hawaiian punch.
You can do that?
Now you see me. Now you don't.
You can do anything with camouflage, son. Not to brag, but I once stuck into a G8 Summit disguised as a guy who was running naked through the G8 Summit. Anything's possible.
That's crazy enough to work.
This is the best idea I've heard since I suggested we set that weird lamp on fire earlier. And it's giving me some great crime ideas, too. Betsy, you grab me some punch. I'll fill a bowl. I've got to run an errand. I'll be right back. You know better than to ask questions, so you borrow a giant punch bowl from Rowdy the punch-loving giant and start filling. A few moments later... Hey, I'm back. Don't ask me where I got all these jewels or whose blood this is. I'm getting into the punch bowl. Goodbye. No sooner has Damien disappeared into the punch bowl than two cops come running into camp, hot on his trail. Hey, you two, says one of the cops. Did you see an international jewel thief, murderous demon run this way?
It's not me.
Don't ask me. I'm just a lamp.
You just
You just shrug. Well, says the cop, looks like we've hit a dead end. There's nothing here but this lamp, this innocent summer camper, and a giant bowl of red liquid. I'm stumped, says the other cop. Normally I'd be suspicious of a large bowl of Hawaiian punch. But we all know how much summer campers love sugary drinks. You're right, says the first cop. And keeping all of this punch in one big bowl seems much more efficient than repeatedly filling a smaller one. Still, says the second cop, we should probably at least feel around in the bowl just to be safe. The second cop sticks his hand in the bowl. His hand comes out with a knife stuck through it. Whoa, Ted, says the other cop. Did that punch just stab you? Seems like it, replied his partner. It's probably some kind of marketing stunt to make the punch seem more edgy. Kids these days with their Fortnite and their violent punch.
Oh my god!
The cops leave, shaking their heads and waxing philosophical about the state of today's youth.
Oh, you're a pro!
That was incredible. You're a genius, Betsy. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another errand to do. It's not long before you're reading a news article about the giant bowl of delicious Hawaiian punch that was mysteriously delivered to the UN Security Council. Oh, God. You gain +2 boldness and +1 for your part in this.
Let's do this.
Okay. I have been everywhere at least once at this point. I will go into the woods. No, I'm going to go... No, I'm going into the woods. While you're hiking through the woods, you accidentally step on a pile of leaves, covering a massive hole. It was a trap, an even goblin hunter. Is it a goblin who hunts or someone who hunts goblins? You'll never know, appears. They were the one who put the trap in there. This is it. You're done. You're ready to embrace death. But the goblin hunter only sets the trap to get someone to help them do their math homework. They only let you leave if you help them. You don't have any other option here. It's a bit boring, but you actually learned some useful calculus. You gain -2 smart. God damn it! I wanted to keep my smarts. This is the one thing I was trying to not lose. But that's all dumb bullshit compared to what you're really at camp for. Intimate moments with your synthetic crush, Calculester. You slip away at the first possible moment so you can spend this afternoon with him, romantically going through a book of photographs and telling him which one her face is. He leans in to get a higher resolution view of one of the images, bringing his face within inches of your face. The moment is unmistakable. You lean in and kiss him tenderly on the screen. It tastes like television. You rub your lips and tongue passionately across the slightly warm glass surface, but he's not kissing you back. What are you doing, Anthony? Are you attempting to clean my screen? Allow me to provide you with a moist disinfectant wipe. No, you explain, a bit embarrassed that you were trying to kiss him.
Initializing love.
Oh, a
Yes.
kiss. I am delightful to add this to my tally of formative adolescent experiences. And yet, though I like you very much, I cannot help but think that this kiss was not as arousing for me as it was for you. Kissing, you see, requires a mouth which I do not have. I am glad that the hyper-realistic mouth on my screen fooled you, but it is only a simulacrum. I experience similar problems when attempting eating, and do not even get me started on pooping. You'd rather not. You've already kind of ruined the romantic mood. What you really need is some other way to emotionally, physically connect with Calculester. But what's the robotic equivalent of smooching? Come on, you spent your whole horny life training for a situation like this.
Nick said something.
Oh, Nick. Hey, Aunt, sorry about that. Not gonna be able to join in tonight. Just got back and gotta take care of some stuff on the side. But I'll keep the stream up while I do. Okay, Nick, no worries. My voice is basically dead anyway, and I'm thinking of calling the stream after this run anyway, because I literally cannot anymore. Upload an image of your lips to his hard drive via the most intimate medium, a 3.5-inch floppy. Or whisper beautiful numbers to each other. I'm gonna go with whisper numbers. Aww. Beautiful numbers. Goodness, Anthony, I didn't realize we'd reached that stage in our relationship. If kissing is anything like math, then I am beginning to understand why organics are so obsessed with it. Come, friend Anthony, stare into my simulated eyes and tell me a beautiful number. You start with a classic. 0. It looks like a hole and holes are hot. A profound and thought-provoking choice, friend Anthony. Personally, I am a fan of the so-called
Oh my god, look at
sexy
his
primes.
face.
Any pair of primes which differ by exactly 6, 11, and 17 are particularly raunchy. What other numbers do you like? You also like 8. It's curvy. Another Interesting choice. I've always had a soft spot for 16 myself. It's the 69th digits of pi, deepening on whether you're counting from the 3 or the .1. Controversial. You're about to contour with a number of your own when you realize you don't know any other numbers. 8 and 0 are the only numbers you ever need to spell boob on your calculator. You never thought you'd have to know any others. Anthony, are you alright? You seem to be sweating quite a lot. You're fine, you tell him. You always get sweaty when you talk about numbers because they just make you so aroused. Oh, excellent. What other numbers do you enjoy erotically? Oh, so many, you tell him. You can't get enough of 40 Fabio and 13. Oh no, Anthony, are you having a stroke? We need to get you to the infirmary immediately. Calculus rushes you to the infirmary where Coach assigns you 6,000 sit-ups to help you. Sweat out the ischema. 8 sit-ups in, you break down and tell Cal the truth.
You have somehow evaded natural selection.
Goodness, what a terrifying indictment of our education system, and to think I was considering inviting you to join a threesome. You'd be bummed if you knew how many threesomes were. You knew how many a threesome was. You lose -2 fun and 1 charm. Don't worry, I'll do that math for you.
Let's go.
Alright. Make your choice. I'm gonna let you know right now, if you choose anyone other than Damien, you will definitely lose.
Sure.
You finally gather the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. You desire a summer fling with me?
Not enough memory to process
This is strange. This proposal of yours is producing a new feeling in me I've never felt before. What's the word for it? Please let me search for it on the internet. Okay. What I am, according to the internet, what I am feeling is aversion towards you, Anthony. How interesting. But the answer is still no.
Starting rejection protocol.
Rejection is a tough burden to carry, but it only gets worse. Years later, repeated attempts to increase taxes to achieve a more balanced socialist society start taking effect. This is uplifting. People tend to think higher taxes is bad, but this will translate to a public healthcare system and better public education options that will save people from student loan debt. The bad news is the billionaires managed to dodge the higher tax bracket, which instead is only applied to people who didn't ever find summer love. So now you're alone and paying a shit ton of taxes for it.
Sweet.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go well either.
You finally gather the courage. You want to be my summer fling? No way. Look, I know I love setting stuff on. Look, I know I love setting stuff on fire, but I can tell you one thing. I haven't yet set my sense of taste on fire. That one I still have.
Nope.
So, long story short, no.
What a loser.
You cannot bear the social stigma of being rejected at summer camp. The only logical solution to you is trying to turn failure to the next cool thing amongst youngsters. You spend many hours creating rather unfunny memes of being very annoying in general.
Ouch.
Failure is a cool thing never takes off, as you would expect. Just move on. This is starting to be sad. Well, we could both be lonely and sad together.
Yep.
Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older, and I can see it. How those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a constellation we'll always find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by. Even today, I could still close my eyes and I'm there, on that last summer night, feeling like I was just starting to live life. With all my friends around that campfire. So young and unafraid. And so ready to start. Oh hey, animation. That's a step up. Well, Betsy, thanks for sharing the laughs with me at the very least.
Yeah, no problem.